and the white light is on. Don't we look nice?
Oh, yeah!
Look at us. This is great. So you want to tell them what we've been doing?
We've been feeding the chickadees.
Where?
Outside.
Just outside? Or was there a special place?
A special place in the tent.
In the tent. And was it raining?
Yep.
And was there snow on the tent?
Yeah, crazy.
And tell me about the red squirrel. Tell what happened.
I was scaring them away.
Why?
Because I don't like Sammy.
I got close to Sammy. I was we have to turn it off if we get weird. These are nice people that are like Grandma. They're nice people.
Chomp,
And they
chomp, chomp.
Oh, you can make things with your hands. Here. No, not like that. Well, we lost him. He's wiggled himself away. You're supposed to look over here at the light. And then you can see your eyes when you look at the movie later. See, because later, if you look over there at yourself, then later when you look at the movie, all you see is your eyes looking far away. But if you look up here, then you can see your eyes. So how old do you think I am?
And stream.
Tell them how old you told me I was.
Quiet.
So I hear my daughter went live for 7 hours. Can you believe that? She went live and she painted a whole painting. She drew the sketch, she painted the painting and talked about it and all kinds of stuff. Can you believe that? 7 hours. Like, I could do that. I could be live for 7 hours. You could watch me do the dishes. Won't that be fun? You could just tune in and see Nancy. Oh, look, Holly M said, what did she say?
Holly, hi, Desmond. Hi, Desmond.
What do you want to say to Holly?
Hello.
Hello, Holly. Holly M. Now, Holly M, I wonder if she's your age. Or if she's Mommy's age. Oh, they just posted it. Due to freezing rain warning, church has been canceled for today. So that means I'm staying home and playing with you today.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And we can feed the birds again outside. In the tent where it doesn't get cold. I mean, it gets a little cold. Oh, we could say something. What should we say?
Okay.
You want to type something?
Okay.
What should we say? Hi?
No.
Or welcome? D. Oh, look, Holly M said something else. What did she say?
Holly M, I have 5-year-old daughter who is here with me saying hi, Hannah.
Ha ha. And she's 31, so she's almost like Mommy's age.
I'm 31.
And she's got her 5-year-old with her. And they're watching you, and you're 4. Oh, he's writing now. DES. See what he writes. Oh. Desmo. That's a good word, Desmo. N is always on the bottom row, right there, in the middle. But see, you can't find the letters in mine anymore because they rubbed off. Like too much.
Desmond. This D is for Dumoulin.
We can't talk about that. You just say Desmond.
Desmond.
What are you going to say?
Desmond.
You have to put a space? Oh, you already did. Yep. I hear a lot of stuff happening upstairs. It sounds like Maya is moving furniture. Oh, is the slide still up there? I bet that's what she's doing. She's moving the slide.
Oh,
And I think she threw a lot of toys down the stairs a little while ago. So what's Holly's daughter's name? She's 5. Oh, wait. No, we're not going to end their stream, but not yet.
Church has been canceled.
I know. I got the message. It says, Selly Leap says, good morning from California. Wow, where other people live. Hi,
So
we're
I
on
think-
live. This is Opa. Hi, Wilma.
Hi.
So what were you going to say?
Is this on live? I'm not
It's
see it.
on live for the whole world to hear.
Okay, then I won't say anything.
Say, good morning.
Good morning.
I love you.
hey, look at that! 2 more words.
Oh, wow, what else is here? What does it say now?
Holly M. Kenji's her name. Holly M. We are from Paristella,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, like Transylvania.
It was over his head.
What cartoons do
Okay,
too, right?
it's Nancy today and Desmond signing off
No.
for a video ending.
We're not going to subscribe. You can leave if you're done, but we're not going to leave. We're going to stay here for a while. So
Okay.
Kendrell is 5 and she's watching you. You wrote to her. You wrote Desmond. Do you want to push enter and it'll go up there? Push enter. It's the big button.
No, I want to. Desmond.
Desmond is in junior kindergarten.
Desmond.
Oh, wait. Look, something else. Here it says something else. Read what it says. Read it here, Desi.
What?
We are from Pennsylvania. And then what else? Holly
I know.
M said something else.
Oh,
Close.
I was reading in my mind.
Look, it's close to the Gigantic Viaduct that I visited in Nicholson, Pennsylvania. You never saw that video, but I was driving along, and then all of a sudden there was this building beside me that was bigger than anything. And it was bigger than houses, and I was driving under it and through it, and it was on both sides. Oops, and it was very weird. And then I stopped and went back the next morning. So whatever you're saying Desmond.
No, Desmond and
Okay, we have
Maya.
to go over to here.
No.
Okay, now you can type again. It wasn't on the
Desmond.
typing spot. And, do you know how to spell and?
Desmond and
Oh, Silly Leap said, you are so adorable, Desmond, and a very nice boy. I can edit. Keep the pride at a minimum, you know.
why?
And Jack, look, Jack said, good afternoon, Nancy. Now, where is Jack that it's afternoon? I bet he's over in Europe somewhere, across the big, big pond. Desmond and Maya. Look, are you going to push enter now?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Desmond's been writing.
Yeah.
I hear Maya. Hi, Maya. Good morning. Now he's typing again. Desi and Maya. Are you going to write the same thing or you have something else to say? The Gigantic Viaduct. I drove all around that. I drove up above it. There was a railroad track that goes over the viaduct, I guess. I had no idea what that was. Desmond and Maya. Desmond. Yes, you're typing. Want to have a spelling test? You want to do a spelling test?
No.
Can see if you can spell Kendall.
Candle.
Candle?
Huh.
It's up here. Kendall.
How do you spell boot?
Boot. B-O-O. Ooh, says O-O. Oh, it's hard for you because you can't see the letters because I keep rubbing them off when I'm typing. My other keyboard had no letters on it at all. Oh, wait a minute. Where are you now? B.
Yeah, Lisa, tell me that.
Oh, I can't
This is the
do
O right there.
See what it's doing?
Oh, it's not doing it. Okay, we have to bring the clicker back over there and click on it. And when it turns blue underneath, then we can do it. O is up there.
T.
And then push enter.
Boo two.
This is the enter button.
Boo two. Boo two.
Okay, here, you push the enter.
Boo two.
Okay.
Boo two.
Oh, Sparkles says something. What says Sparkles for?
Boo
Oh, I see.
two.
Wait a minute, it says, Holly M. asked something. What do you want for Christmas? I know what you told me you wanted. Boo 2, is that what you want for Christmas?
No.
What do you want for Christmas?
All right.
You don't want anything for Christmas. You were going to give things for Christmas.
Chocolate.
We better go shopping and buy presents for Mommy and
Chocolate.
Daddy from you.
How do you
And
spell
Maya.
chocolate?
C-H.
C-H. I know where C is.
It's on the bottom row.
Yeah. C.
Okay, and
H.
the Book of Ummah, I don't know what that means. Book of Ummah, greetings and salutations. That's what used to say on the draft. When you got your draft, letter of draft in 1968, it would say greetings and salutations. Those were really hard times for kids. Some people wanted to get drafted, but some people ran from it. They went to Canada. My sister's boyfriend was very small, and he went on a diet, so he could be under 100. Amma is my name, Nancy. Oh, Amma. Hi, Amma. Am I saying it right? Amma. Is this an Urdu word or an Arabic name? Oh, there you did it. CH.
O.
Yes.
Chocolate.
CHO, chalk.
K.
Actually, it's a C. It's a C. Chalk. Sometimes C's and K's say the same thing. Chalk. You put two C's. I'll go back one. Chocolate. Choco. Yes, lat. Or late.
Lit.
That's an L under there, even though it doesn't look like an L. L. Chocolate.
It.
Amma is a Buddhist. Bodhavista. So is this Buddhist? Where is this? India? No, are they Hindi? I'm not sure where people are where. Buddhist. Where do people in Nepal? Is that where Buddhism?
No it is.
Anyway, you tell me.
I'm-
Okay, what have you on? CHOCOL. Chocolate. Late. Chocolate.
Eh.
Are still alive?
Yeah, we're still online.
E.
Do I need to know something?
Is it E?
And not for them.
I need to do something? Oh. Okay, thank you.
I'll give her a call and tell her no church is canceled in any case.
Okay,
I know it's canceled.
right. He's the Elders Quorum president. He's got all these things he has to do. Okay, what are we on? CHOCOLATE. Oh, wait. Look what's coming along. What's happening here? Who's that? You got your... Oh, careful, careful.
It's not A. Look, I want chocolate.
I know chocolate is actually spelled with an A-T-E. Late, the word late, L-A-T-E, is the end of the word chocolate.
Do we need T? A?
CHOCOLATE. What have you got so far?
I got A already. T. I did it!
You did it? Then push enter, the big button there.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, it's time for Enter Live.
Live?
Yeah.
What do you mean enter live?
I mean enter stream.
You mean end stream? No, Maya's here now. Look, we've got Maya in the picture. Hi Maya, what you doing? You got your chair?
Ah!
Okay, that's not. I'll just cover up the thing so they can't see you do that. Look, it's Maya. She's got her chair. She's ready to play. Hi Maya. There you go, Desi. Thank you, Maya.
Desmond.
You see Maya in the picture? No?
And stream.
No, we're not going to end the stream. We're having fun. Look, more people have come. It is a name my father gave me from. I am from New Mexico, USA, the Enchanted Lands. Oh, I love Mexico. There's a song about Sedona. Standing on this corner in Winslow, Arizona. I guess that's not New Mexico, and it's not Sedona. You know, I have a little trouble with my memory. I think I'm getting to be an old woman. I can just play the old woman card when I'm not out there snowshoeing. So that's what I've been doing lately, everybody. I've been snowshoeing. See, we have snow. Let me just turn this so they can see the snow. Oh, darn. See the snow out the window? Lots of snow, and there's snow out this window, too. This is a great place. Okay. Now we have to pick up the TV. I hope we didn't wreck it.
Hey, what happened?
Okay. What's going on? Oh.
Hey!
What? Look, Jack. I am from Northwest England. From Northwest England. Okay, there. That's better than North New England.
I want moon.
M-O. Then you only need one O. M-O-V. Move. And then the E
No, I need moon.
makes the O say its name. So
I
it'll
need
say O.
moon. No.
O-N. That's easy. It's down here. It's the one that doesn't have any middle.
But see?
Oh, we have to
not
click the
working.
clicker on there again. That's it. Okay, now N.
Moon.
Moon.
Yeah.
Oh no, you have an N and an E on the end of moon. M-O-O-N says moon, like spoon. S-P-O-O-N. Or goon. G-O-O-N. You can't go back and edit. Those are already on, so you can't change them now. Loopy Loo.
I like writing.
Okay, that's
On this moon.
okay. Look,
No, I want to keep writing on my moon.
I'll make moon again, and you can write. You can keep writing on this one. There's no way to edit that. See, if I click on it there, what does it say? What are my choices?
Moon.
Remove. I can remove it, and you can do it on here. Would you like that?
Yeah.
That was quite the meltdown you just had. Okay, moon. Do you need any spaces? Okay, so now we have ask people. I love it when you guys are here asking questions. I have something to talk about because I have nothing to talk about.
Moonio.
I am from Australia and I should be asleep, lol. Well, you should not be asleep because obviously Nancy today is on live in Canada. And it's at, what time in the morning are we at? You know, I always wear my watches backwards. Does anybody else wear their watch backwards? I never wanted it on the back of my hand. It's just such an awkward way to change your... Anyway, so it's 5 to 9. Okay, so here we go. I am from Australia and I should be asleep. Moonioki? Is that what you wrote? Loopy Lulu says, I've only seen snow once in my life.
I want to write Pinocchio.
Okay.
P.
Pinocchio, his snowman was named Pinocchio. He had a stick that was about 1 meter long. It was a very long stick, 1 yard long.
He had a short nose that was this long, but it grew. when he was
Because we took the other stick out and put this one in instead, right? And that's when his nose grew.
He put it. It's like this, but it then grew. That's how Pinocchio.
That
And then
was
it
fun.
crashed.
No, he didn't crash. His stomach, the side of his stomach melted, so his head is kind of over. It's like he's sleeping and he's got this ring around him now. So he's sort of like he's got his big arm holding.
I want to do end stream.
No, we're not ending it. Pinocchio. You can do Pinocchio. Oh, no, wait. Jack said, Loopy Loopy Loo. Now, wait a minute. Where's Loopy Loopy Loo from? I got to go up here and see. Let me just see where she's from.
Eat race.
Book of Salutations. No.
I want
Book
to
of
erase
Uma.
it.
She's from, wait a minute, where did she say? New Mexico. I love New Mexico. It's got the coolest big rock stumps. Used to be volcanoes. Pronounced Uma. Ah, Uma. So U-M-A. She says it's pronounced O-O-O-O-M-A. Uma. Uma is my name, Nancy. Pronounced Uma. Uma is a Buddhist god. It is a name my father gave me. I am from New Mexico, USA, the enchanted lands. They are so beautiful. And then Jack said, I think Jack was here the other day. Said,
Hey.
I'm from Northwest England. Loopy Loo Loo said, I am from Australia and I should be asleep. No, you shouldn't, Loopy
I
Loopy
wanted
Loo.
to erase this, please.
Oh, okay. This is the erase button right there.
Yeah.
It's the arrow that goes backwards.
Uh,
So Loopy Loopy Loo in Australia says she's only seen snow once in her life. Do you know I know somebody from Australia?
Oh.
Celine lived in Sydney. And she came over here to Canada. Actually, she went to the U.S. and just spent like 6 months traveling around the U.S. I guess people from far away come this way. We go that way to travel. Anyway, but she was from there. And she helped me build my stump bench. We don't get much snow here, but when we do, I always go out and have a walk. Oh, Jack, in the forest. Yes, and do you see deer tracks? What kind of animals do you have? Did I tell you I saw a marten track? It was about this big and had a very distinct line around the edge, and then it had all these pad prints in there, and so it kind of looked like a snowshoe. That was the marten. And then I followed the bear. Did I tell you? Did you know I followed the bear? I followed the bear tracks. They went far away one way, and they just kept going and going and going and going. And it didn't matter that I wanted to go in one direction, but the tracks went in a different direction. And he never turned to go around things. We just go under them. Mine is in there talking. We don't get much snow here, but when we do, I always go out and have a walk in the forest. So tell me about your walk, okay? And so, Sally Leapy, are you guys going to ice skate in the pond this winter?
Okay.
Oh, no, but do you know what? I'm always afraid of the ice. I don't dare. I'm from Georgia. You know, you don't walk on water unless you're Jesus and maybe John. Who was it that walked on the water? Peter. Anyway. But the bear tracks went right over the water. Amazing. I wonder if my phone is here. I could show you the picture. Okay, so in Canada, usually when the ice is frozen, it's like -10, -20, and then it's really good and solid. But by then, we usually have had snow. And so then if you scrape the snow off the pond, you get a rough edge, a rough thing. If it just, oh, you're putting the whole alphabet there, aren't you? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, and Z, they're over there.
X, Y, here.
And then enter. Wow, you've been so busy. Hey, I wonder if, what's her name? Kendra? Where's Kendra? Oh, she's way up here. Where's, oh, Sally Leapy is in California. Holly is in, Kendra is in Pennsylvania. So Kendra, you're 5. This Desmond is 4. He's our oldest little one. Okay, well, no, there are others. Loopy Loo. It's nearly 1 a.m. here. Is that Australia? Interesting, because when you're in Europe, Canada is like 6 hours behind you, and so you're like what, 6 hours? No, you're like a million hours behind us. It's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's 12. To midnight, that's 4 more, so that's 16 plus 1.
What?
You're
Oh my
17 hours
God.
ahead of us? Behind us or ahead of us? I think you're ahead of us. It's already Sunday morning, isn't it? What happened?
I just erased that because it was too many M's.
Oh, but you erased everything. Do you know there's a way that you can put all your fingers on the middle keys and then
No.
you can just use one key at a time? These all wrinkles up. I love this sweater, but it never fit me. It was always too small. Now it's too big.
J.
Des J. Des. I. Okay, wait. Nearly 1 a.m. here. Lois Poe. Hi, Nancy and Desmond from Illinois. Look, we've got somebody from California, somebody from Illinois, somebody from Pennsylvania, somebody from Australia, and somebody from England. We've got 5 different places. Look, here's another one. Book of Uma. What a great way to teach typing to Desmond. The children are so advanced. Children are very advanced these days, don't you find?
This is I. But I can get it out.
Desmond? No, look, it's not there. It's fine. Desmond. Hi from Moldova, Europe. Moldova. I love your videos. This person, via Phil. Hi, Maya. What you got on your nose? What is it? What has Maya got on her nose? Peekaboo. I can see you.
What are you having in your nose,
Oh,
Maya?
be careful when you go up the stairs. Are there toys on the stairs, Maya? That would be a yes. Okay. And then you wrote your ABC. Look, lots of people are talking. Michael Johnston said, "Hello, how old is your grandson? He's a wee cute lol. He's 4.
4.
We don't have much wildlife here. We have things like foxes, birds, and the occasional cow or horse in the field." Okay, you've got this, the thing is moved over? Okay, Desmond is there. That's right.
Desmond is 4.
You have. I think you have to use this one over here. This 4 over here. Oh, there it goes. Now you need a period. There's a period right there. It's a dot right in the middle.
No.
That's at the end. Oh, no period. Punctuation is not an is optional at 4.
I want to do end stream.
Why? Just because you haven't done that yet?
Yes, because I really want to.
Well, you can do something else.
No, I just want to take it off. I want to bring it off.
Okay, we're not playing with this. No, this is Grandma's. If you want to go away, that's okay. Let me see. We don't have much wildlife here. We have things like foxes, birds, and the occasional horse or cow. Do you know what? When we went to Holland, when Opa and I went to Holland, we went and saw there were lots of foxes, and Opa taught me that the way you say fox is vos in Dutch. Vos. And then there was this sign that said, "Be careful," and it said, "Pas op." That's what it said on the sign. PASOP. Pas op. Do you have something on your finger there? Oh, you okay? So, they were rabbits too, and Opa said that the rabbits are koninen. Can you say
on
that?
my nail.
The nail is broken on the side. Oh, I see. It's only going to get worse if you pull that. Those things never get better when you pull them. They always hurt after you pull them for a long time.
I'm putting it back on.
I think that's a good idea. I think you'll fix it that way.
I'll squish it back on.
Okay. So hold it for a long time. Maybe it'll stay. Put some glue under it. Just joking. But it was a good idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can put some tape on it.
But it'll pull it off. Well, he's gone. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about this story about Holland. So every time we would go walking, I would ask Opa what things are and what they mean in Dutch. I tried very hard to learn Dutch while I was there. And so pas op meant be careful. And konijnen is a rabbit. And Voss is the fox. And he's coming is konan. And so I said to Opa, I said, pas op konijnen, de Voss komt eraan. That meant, be careful, rabbit, the fox is coming. Do you have rabbits too, Jack? Jack is in England. What part of England? Northwest England. In the North Country, people in the North make good jokes, is that right? They are very funny and happy? Is that what I'm to understand? Boy, this is a good old lady hairstyle. I really look like a good old lady. I look like grandma. I can be grandma to the world. Hi, Hi, guys. Everybody's already got a grandma. Okay. So Michael Johnston said, I love you, Nancy. Ah, Michael. I watch you all the time. Really? All the time? Doing your cooking and baking? Really? Remember when we baked cookies? And I baked onion cookies with Daniel once. Do you remember that, Desmond? You weren't alive yet. You were in heaven. Wait a minute. I love you, Nancy. Watch you all the time. Oh, you're going to do some more over here? You're going to start writing again? Okay, wait a minute. I watch you all the time doing your cooking and baking. I remember when you made popcorn and it scared you. I made popcorn. I made this great video on how to make popcorn. I burned the whole thing. Kitchen filled with smoke. You should go watch that. Okay, I'm gonna push enter. Hey, I don't think it works now. I think you put too many letters in there. Now you've got a million O's. 2, 3. How many lines of O's do you have? How many do we have to take off before it'll post? Do this. Pushing.
Try it.
Oh, there! Finally, it worked. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of text, and other than that, I don't think. Oh wait, now we can't see what's ahead. About how this. Okay, so it scared me when I made popcorn. Loop Lulu. Yeah, we are ahead. It's Monday here. I am in the future. Look, Loopy is in the future. So tell us what happens today.
6.
Tell us what is
7,
there an
8,
earthquake or
9,
a tornado?
10.
Oh, too many. It won't.
I did 10.
It won't work. You have to go back now to make them go back.
1.
So if it's Monday
2,
there, that's interesting.
3.
So Willem, if it's
4,
Monday in Australia,
5,
does she already know what's going to happen on Sunday here? Yeah, it's 1 a.m. in Australia.
I posted.
Oh, you did it. Oh, this time you made dashes. Where's the dash? Is it up here somewhere? Dashes are. I can't find them anymore. Okay, let me see. Congrats for your weight. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. I have these really skinny clothes that I put on, and somebody said I look svelte.
I did
which
6.
is sleek and slim. Me. I've never been sleek and
I
slim.
just did 6.
I made fat cells before anything else. That was my biggest thing I did in my life. Made them when I was a baby. And it just carried on. You're making so many O's. How many lines of text do you think that is? Okay, we have another comment here. Oh, my weight. I went from, what did I do? How big was I? It's taken a few years. Like, this is not like a few months. I was 237 at my largest, and I went down to 220. That was a big deal. Oh, I got your nose.
I got one more nose.
No, I have it. I
got one more nose.
Where?
Right here.
Let me see. Oh, well, I got your nose.
I got more noses.
You don't have my nose though. I have your nose. So you want it back? There.
Thanks.
I got it again.
No, I'll put that one in my eye.
I have one eye and two noses. It stopped making them. Stop making O's. Stop paying attention. Okay, wait a minute. So anyway, I never tell the whole story. I get so sidetracked. So I lost from 237. I went off chocolate and sugar and cookies. That's as good as I could do because nothing else really was interesting to me in that bread sort of stuff. And and I lost some weight. I lost some weight, and I got down to about 220 again. And then I kept going. And by the time I had surgery on my first hip, I was 216. And then after that, I stayed about that, or maybe went back up to 220. But I think I was 6. I don't know. And then I had the other surgery, and I was still about that, I think. Now you're pushing. What is this one? This is a bracket, making lines and lines of brackets. Anyway, I have to do new cooking videos because now I am gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, rice-free, and usually most grains, except I do love my popcorn. But I only got off of these foods because they made me hurt. I got off sugar because it made me hurt. My joints were so bad, especially my knees and my hips. And I got off chocolate, and that helped my pain. But it wasn't until I got off wheat that I really improved. Oh my gosh, my body. And my doctor said, be careful because one cracker can set you back 2 weeks with inflammation.
Is this bracket?
This up. You're doing the things on the top right now. Or no, nothing that's blue. You're just doing the white ones. It's too bad everything is rubbed off. This is an interesting one. This is greater than and less than.
What's this one? Is it brackets?
Let me just look. No.
Okay, let me try this one.
Oh,
No?
that's a backslash. No, a forward slash. Which way is forward slash? If it's leaning away from you, or if it's...
Hey, that's a bracket.
Oh yeah, when you just hold that one down. That's this. This is a bracket. And then there's a parenthesis.
Bracket.
Okay. So see, I'm off topic again. It's easy because there's many things happening.
Enter. Hey, why is it not entering? I just did 3.
Maybe you have to just do 2. You have to go back further. Maybe it's the number of characters. These fit close together.
Hey. You just erased the whole thing.
No, I didn't. It's up here, isn't it? Let me see if it goes up higher. Oh, there it is. Those are your brackets. Ask Desmond to tell us a funny story. Okay, Desmond, tell us a funny story. Once upon a time, you tell the story.
Once upon a time, there was a little baby who was crying and screaming and being angry.
Oh.
The end.
I have a story. Once upon a time, there was a beaver in the marsh, and he had eaten all the trees, and he had nothing to eat. He was so hungry. So he went up to the hill, and he climbed up on the hill, and there was an apple tree. So he cut it down, and he sat and he ate it all. And then he could smell something in the house. I know, he heard running water. That's what it was. The windows were open, and he could hear the bathtub on upstairs, but he didn't know what it was. He just knew it was running water, and he was ready, because if ever there's water running, he knows what to do. He goes and he gets some mud, he puts it on his tail, he slaps it on the water, cuts down some trees, puts some branches going the same way as the water. Anyway, so when he heard that water running upstairs, he came right in the door. And he walked right across, he followed his ears. He could hear where that water was, and he went over to the stairs. And he climbed right up the stairs, and his big, huge, big tail was dragging up the stairs. And he got up to the top of the stairs, and there was the bathroom. And good night, Opa. He's done his duty. He told everybody church is canceled. Now he can go to sleep. Okay, so he got up there to the bathroom and he could hear the water running. And he couldn't really see it because the bathtub was so high. And so he used his big nose and he pushed things out of the way and he climbed up on his hill he made. And he climbed right over the bathtub and he sat up on the edge of the bathtub and he saw the water going right out the drain. It was coming right down out of the faucet and into the drain and out. And he he had to get rid of that water leaving. He wanted to keep the water. So he remembered that in the kitchen he had seen some white stuff. So he went back down and he climbed up on the chair and onto the counter and he got the was a pile of flour. So he pushed it on the floor and then he turned around and he stuck his tail in it and he got a big pile of flour on his tail. And then oh, he's in my lap. He's here. Oh, you have on your boots. Are you wearing your purple boots? And is there toys on the stairs anymore? Or did you get them all off? Um, okay, so we're in the story. We can't get distracted, so just a moment. Oh, so he went all the way up the stairs and he had this big pile of white flour, the powder, on his tail. And he got up to the top of the stairs and it was making a mess because it was falling off. So it was getting powder on the stairs. And he went and he wasn't making powder tracks.
Hey,
So.
Christmas songs.
Christmas songs? What is it asking?
Loopy Loo. Desmond, do you know any Christmas songs?
Do you?
No.
You don't know any Christmas songs? What about Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells?
No.
That's not a Christmas song. How about
It is. It is.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows if you've been sleeping. He knows.
Hey, keep telling the story.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so he gets up to the top of the stairs, and he's got all this white powder dripping everywhere from him. And he climbs up on his big pile of bath mats and towels beside the tub, and he gets right up on the edge again, and then he turns around, so his tail falls into the tub, and all the flour falls in. And he turns back around, and he watches very, very eagerly, wondering, is it going to work? And sure enough, the flour was getting wet because the bottom of the bathtub was wet. So he climbed down, and he's not a daughter though, so it wasn't very much fun. And then he turned around, and with his tail, he scooped his tail under and he pushed the flour closer to the water where it was going down the drain. And then he turned around and with his little hands, he pushed the flour and he kept pushing it until it made and he stuck it in the hole. He could tell where the water was leaving. He stuck it in the hole with his hands and he went around the back and he slapped his tail on it. Then everything started. The water got on his feet and the footprints on his feet got on the tub. And then his tail started to float. And then his whole body started to float. He could feel the air inside of his fur, keeping him warm while the water was outside. And then it got up so high, he was swimming and he went back and forth. He likes to do that. So he swam one way and then he turned around. He swam another way and then he turned around. And then he heard a noise somewhere. And so he slapped his tail on the water. And water splashed everywhere. It went over on the toilet and onto his pile of towels. And then the water got deeper. And he saw it started to run over. Oh my goodness, this is a problem because now the water was getting away. His pond was very nice, but it was going to leak. It was going to. So he swam right over. He swam right over the edge, and when he got on the floor, he could see his white footprints that were all getting covered with water, and the water was going right over his footprints out the door, out into the hallway, down the stairs. It sounded like a very pretty waterfall. And it went over one step and another step and another step and another step, all the way to the bottom. Is it 11 steps? How many steps were on the stairs?
I don't know.
Oh, you never counted them? I always used to count the steps every time I would go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I think there was one stairs that had 13 steps.
There's 14 steps on those stairs.
Oh, you did count them. You knew. Okay, and so the beaver had a problem. He looked down the stairs at the water running away. He looked back at the bathtub with all the water coming right over the side. It was very pretty. It was very glassy and looked nice. So he had to get to work. So he walked into Maya's bedroom. Ah, perfect. She had the perfect kind of bed. It was wood. So he sat on his back legs and he reached up as far as he could and he turned his head to the side and he took a big bite with his top teeth. He's got two big top teeth and two big bottom teeth. I can't make two big bottom teeth. That'll be my other bottom tooth. Crunch, crunch. He would turn his head sideways and he'd crunch. He took out a big chip of the wood and it fell on the floor. And then he did it again. He took a little higher up. A little higher up. Then he went around the side. And before you know it, it had a pointed top to it. And the top of it had a pointed top. He had taken out the whole middle.
And then, well,
And then, when he got it off, he broke it and it fell and the whole bed fell. And he found out that it looked like branches. It had all these straight sticks on it. So this was great. Well, first, he picked up the leg of the bed and he put it in his mouth. And it went right straight through. And he walked 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got very short legs. He walked on his very short legs. His tail was sliding on the floor, making a mess. And so he took the stick and he got to the doorway and it wouldn't go through. Oh no, it was too big for the doorway. So he had to turn. And he very carefully he turned and he went through. He's used to doing this because when he pulls his branches and his trees, they usually has to pull them just from the end. So he did that. He just got the end of it and he took it right over and he got it up on his pile of towels and bath mats and washcloths and he pushed it up and the water pushed it back down and so he just put it straight. And then the water came down around it. This is good, he thought. And he went back to the bathroom or to the bedroom and he got the next slat from Maya's crib. He cut the leg off at this side and it wouldn't come and he pulled it so he had to climb up high and cut the other leg off and he put it in his mouth. And this time he didn't put it crossways, he put it longways and he carried it to the bathtub and he put another one there. And he went back and he got the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. And pretty soon he had lots and lots of these leaning against the bathtub. And the water was going down in between them and over them. But he knew what to do. He went back down to the kitchen. This time there was so much water running down the stairs he could just slide. So he just slid all the way down the stairs. His tail was flopping on the step as he would go. Flop, 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 flop. Oh, Maya's here. Hi, Maya. Hi.
Keep telling the story.
Okay, gotta go back to our story. And so the beaver came down the stairs and he went in the kitchen to the big pile of flour on the floor and now he was wet. And so now, so now he was all wet and he stuck his tail into the flour and he mixed it around a bit and then away he went. Some of the flour was still dry because he wasn't very wet. And he went up against the water. He had to go all the way up the stairs.
Maya.
He went all the way up the stairs and he took the big pile of wet flour on his tail and he slapped it right on the side of all those crib slats that he had taken from Maya's bed. He slapped them all on there and made mud. And the water didn't come through where he made mud. And he went back to the kitchen and he got some more flour on his tail. And he went back up the waterfall, which is now under the stairs, on top of the stairs. And he made another pile and he turned around and he slapped it on top of all the sticks laying across there. And before you knew it, he had made it so there was a dam. And it was only a few inches high. And so pretty soon the water got higher and it came over again. And so then the beaver realized he had a problem. So he went in the next bedroom and he cut the legs off the next bed. And this time he dammed up the doorway. So he couldn't get in the doorway. He's gone to get Desmond's bed. And so he dug up, he cut the ends of the bed legs off. And he made a big dam over the doorway. And pretty soon there was water coming out of the bathroom. It was getting higher and higher, and it filled up the whole... Oh, no, it's fine. It filled up the whole bathroom.
I want to put my leg straight.
Okay, I'll move over a little more. Oh, dear. Oh,
It's not over yet.
Nope, I got more. Okay, and so then the whole bathroom filled with water. And there was water as high as the toilet. And it was up above the toilet, and it was up above that, and then it was up above the sink and the counter, and it was so full of water in there. And the beaver didn't have very much room anymore because he'd made such a big dam in the doorway using the bed, Desmond's bed. He had to take all the slats off underneath the mattress and all the legs off, all 4 of them. And then when he ran out of stuff, he went into Mommy and Daddy's room and he took the beds apart. He cut the legs off and bang, it crashed down to the ground. And somebody heard the noise. And they were outside and they came in and they saw all this water. And it had stopped running down the stairs, but it was now in the kitchen and in the floor in the living room. And it was running outside.
It's just still the morning, and I'm wearing my pajamas.
I know, and you have dirty fingernails. You didn't have a bath last night, did you? Oh, I have dirty fingernails too. Look at that.
Hey,
I
keep
was out
telling your
snowshoeing.
story.
All right, and then the beaver had a wonderful time swimming. But then, of course, it filled the room up and it went over. And so now he had to enlarge his dam. And so he dammed up the top of the stairs. And so then all the bedrooms upstairs became ponds. And then the beaver lived happily ever after, swimming upstairs every
No,
day.
let go. I want to end stream. Is it over?
There, we did it. It's over.
Okay, it's time for
End of the
end.
story.
Okay, stream.
What do you say now?
It's Desmond signing off from our stories and all these things we said.
That was a good story, wasn't it? The
Okay.
story of the beaver in the house.
Yeah,
There was
that
another
one.
part to it where there was a potluck on the table and the beaver ate the leg of the table.
Yeah,
And all the food came sliding off of him and it landed on his
and
head.
I did my bit.
And he,
That is terrible when they chop my bed.
can you imagine? What was he thinking? Where were you, Desmond? Where were you when this was going on?
Watching TV.
Where were you watching TV? Upstairs?
Yeah, I heard it.
And did you see him eating your bed?
No way. I was watching TV in Mommy and Daddy's room.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, we have other things that have been written here. Let's see what people have been saying. So your Christmas songs, your favorite Christmas song, I think, is Jingle Bells, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say weight lost.
No.
Oh, wait, you look... Can I
Hey, I want to
Weight
do
loss.
end stream. Desmond signing off.
Okay, just click. Okay, you're done. Bye.
Okay,
It's
let
done-
me
it's done.
press this.
It's done. We pushed it. Can't trick you. Okay, here we go. You have to go down past. Sorry, I mean to say yes. We have rabbits, and yes, we are a pretty happy community. Good. And Lois Poe, Desmond, you're such a nice, handsome boy. Look at your handsome boy. Oh, but you don't have a nose. Oh,
Ow!
oh no.
You didn't
Did I
do
take
my
the nose that was in your eye?
Yeah.
But you can't get my nose.
Again.
Oh no, I need my nose. It's in your eye. I have no nose. I got it back. I got my nose.
I can't see now.
Oh, because you got 2 noses in your eyes?
Yeah.
Well, let me get one of them. Oh, you can't see. Be careful. Don't fall in the wood stove.
Don't put it on the mouth.
Yeah, you have 4 noses. Where'd you get all those noses from? I want my noses back. I got my nose. So now you can see again. Oh, I got the nose that was in your mouth.
That was silly and string.
Okay, let's see what else was said. Okay, so Desmond, you didn't tell us a funny story.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Bye, Nancy and Desmond. Have a good, lovely day. It was nice chatting with you. Well, thank you, Michael Johnston, for coming. Did you get to hear the story? Sarah Boddington. Hi from England, Dorset.
One of these.
My mother-in-law was from Dorset. My ex-mother-in-law.
I want to do this.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do then. Okay, now you're gonna type again.
Yeah.
But first, I have to hold on. I have to go down here so I can see everything. La Orange says hi.
Hey. I was not done.
I'm pushing them anyway. Every time you push them, I'm gonna push enter.
Stop it.
Say something. Sarah Boddington. Desmond is so sweet. Are you sweet?
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
are you like sugar? Could I eat you up?
No, I'm not.
I need a spoon.
No. Stop it. No. Okay, enter. Space.
So you want to have a spelling test? What do you want to spell? Can you spell bed?
Space.
You know, I
gonna
have a
do
friend, Esther.
This and space.
Oh, shh. Yeah, they're a family. They're all together again. Well, this is fun talking to you. Has anybody got anything to say? I'd like to talk if you talk to me. Boy, I sure look pretty, don't I? I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to think it. But I do. I think it all the time. I think, oh, you're so nice. It makes me smile.
You not going to church today?
No, it's freezing rain out there.
Oh.
So the road, in case you have any wild ideas of leaving, usually after it's freezing rain and then rain, and this road will be an ice rink.
Yeah.
So if you go out, you can probably get down, but you have to park at the bottom when you come up. So by the bus shelter or on the other side, that's.
I have a 4-wheel drive truck.
Well, you can probably do anything you darn well want to do. If I had a 4-wheel drive truck, I'd be out there going across those fields.
Yeah.
I'll just go across this pond. Oh, look, a hill.
Well, it should get a little more mild later, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
supposed to be
yeah.
above 0.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not going to stay forever.
Yeah, okay.
But because there's already ice on the road,
Mhm.
the ice becomes the road becomes an ice rink.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it was wonderful. We went to Ottawa. We played, and he had a dance lessons. And so when he got back, so we got there first, and so Ben let us in from remotely. He opened the door for us with his buttons, and he gave me a Google Home.
Wow.
Hey Google, play. What's the Rhapsody called?
Okay, Google, play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, Google, increase volume to 50%. Okay, Google, increase volume to 100%. It didn't play the right thing, did it? I don't have Google Music. If I subscribe to Google Music for $10 a month, then we can have it play anything we darn well want. All right. There's a message held for review. Show or hide. Oh, maybe I don't want to look at it. If somebody thought it was probably, I'll get more information. Potentially inappropriate messages are held for review. Chat messages held for review can be seen by you but are hidden from public view. You can make them public or keep them hidden by. I think we're going to have a nice day. We're not going to read anything terrible. Are you looking forward to Christmas? Yes, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm going to. I decorated 2 trees outside. I don't know if you can see them from here. Well, they're turned off right now anyway. But you know all those trees? I planted trees right beside the house years ago, but it wasn't close to the house, right? They were like 20 feet from the house or something, 15 to 20 feet. Well, now I've got a deck that goes 15 feet. I know. I went totally crazy with my deck. It's 2,000 square feet. Can you believe that? Anyway, so it's about 15 feet out, and it goes right out under the trees, and so the branches come out over the deck. Then people get these silly ideas like they want to cut the branches off. Well, that's not the reason, that's so that you can get under the branches. Anyway, so now those trees are like, they're up to the 2nd story. Like they're as high as the 1st story roof. Isn't that amazing? And they make shade, and they break the wind. Anyway, and so I decorated one for Christmas. So yes, I'm looking forward to Christmas. And I'm going to take all the Christmas balls. I got a whole bunch of balls last year for real cheap at the end of the season in January. You know how they're saving money this year? They don't put the strings on them. The strings are all tied together, and you have to take the strings, these tiny little strings, one by one. How was your pancake?
Is this the 2nd video?
It's the same one. We're back again. We're just doing a video live. We're not in church today or going to church because of the freezing rain.
Yeah.
So we're together again. I love it when we're together. We were outside today feeding the chickadees. Desmond was all bundled up. He had on my sweater and my boots, which came up to his thighs. And then, maybe we shouldn't pick your nose on TV. There, we'll just block out Desmond for a moment while he sorts things out. You go get a Kleenex. Go in the bathroom and get some tissue.
No.
Oh, that's not appropriate. That's not appropriate at all.
Ow!
Oh, no. Oh, you bumped your head. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. What was that? Oh, did you bump the back of your head? Are you wounded?
What's to say? My head hurts.
I hear Maya on the stairs again.
This is the back of my head. This is not the back of my head.
This is side.
Pancakes!
Desi, eat your pancakes? Is that what you said? Are you going to go eat your pancakes then, Maya? Yeah, Maya's showing you where her pancakes are.
I know where your pancakes are already.
Did you have maple syrup on them?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see red eyes. Let me see them. Turn them around. Oh, don't take them out yet. Because you don't have any more tape. That's all used up. Oh.
Okay, I'll do something with red eyes. I'll get some new tape for him.
Can you put that tape on somewhere not on there?
Oh, you stop.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Hey, let's do another video.
Okay, put red eyes on your eyes.
I can't. It's too hard.
Okay, we're just going to turn them around. There we go.
I can't.
Oh, you know what you need? You need a string. So we can hold them right there with the string. I'll hold them. Oh, no. I dropped them. I'll hold them right there.
No. I want him to come like this.
Hey, if you lay down on the floor and put them there, they'll stay. Gravity is taking them away from you every time. So you can be smarter than gravity. Lay on the floor. Lay on the floor. Lay down. Lay down.
No.
Down. 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 Oh, I need my camera.
I want to watch that video.
Later, it'll be on YouTube and you can watch it. You can watch it for hours.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Oh, goodness. Let me see what you've got, Maya. Whoa. Look at your pancakes. Keep them on the chair. Oh,
No!
Desmond, go away.
I'm not going away.
I'll be your table. Okay, I'll hold it.
No, 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 no.
What a big pancake you have. My goodness. This is enough for a million people.
I'm just spilling something.
Can you see Maya?
No, no, no. Baby. Give me this. Audio.
What are you writing? B-O-D. What are you doing, Desmond? Are you writing something with O's? Is it a very, 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 very long word?
What?
Right there?
Okay.
You want to take it upstairs? Here, I'm going to go first. Knock, knock. Can I bring up Maya's food? Knock, knock. Okay.
Ew. Wow. On my thumb.
Okay, I'm going to turn it around and put it on my lap again.
I'm writing something.
Okay. We are fostering
Okay.
2 children today, 2 boys, 3 and 6. Oh, what are their names? And Sally Leapy. How do you say that? Husband plays the piano. Oh, my husband plays the piano, yes. Does your husband play the piano? Is that what you meant?
No.
I miss the piano videos. Well, you could watch them again. If you Google Nancy Today, Willem piano, you'll find them. Or if you just Google Willem Today piano, there's playlists. Like I have 500 playlists, so you should be able to find everything. Hey, what's all this white stuff on the edge of the keys? Now you're playing with the numbers, are you? I miss the piano. Hi, Desmond. Look, Sarah Boddington is talking to you. Says, look up near the light and say hi. I'm going to say hi to Sarah. What should she say? Desi, you can't do that. This is messing things up. We have to stop that.
Ah.
You better not.
Were you reading the kids a story?
I was telling them a story. There. We're on live.
What's live?
Live. We're having a live video chat with people.
I want to write something.
Okay, you can write things. Oh, we had a little bit of an argument there. Yes.
For all the world to see.
I know.
Uh-oh.
No.
We sat outside in the tent, and Desmond was all bundled up. He had a blanket on and a sweater under it and big boots and another blanket
Danger.
and then he would you like to watch Peppa Pig behind me?
Oh, Grandma says you can watch it over here. She wants to watch Blippi.
Blippi. Okay, you want to watch Blippi?
No, this one.
Oh, there is no TV there. It's in the kitchen, in the family room now. Oh, you're writing too many things. I'm going to start getting rid of some of these. Oh, Sarah Boddington says, "Are you having a good day? Are you, Desmond? Are you having a good day?"
Yeah.
Is Blippi coming on? Can you do it, Maya?
Yeah.
You can sit up here. Oh, you want to sit? Okay, in your own chair.
Yeah.
So who else is here now? We have a 3 and a 6-year-old here, and we have a 5-year-old. The 5-year-old's name is Kendall, and we're waiting to find out what the next person's name is.
Yeah. Is this yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm good.
There. And Kendall, how are you? Oh, look, Daniel. Daniel says to our family, "How are you liking the cold?" Do you know what that means? That means that way over there in Vietnam, it's not cold.
Me too.
You want to? You want to be in the picture? You come sit here. You can be in the movie.
What?
There. Now Maya's in the movie too.
Oh,
Good to hear that you're having a good day. You are so busy making letters on this keyboard.
Blinky? Oh, where's your Blinky? Blinky girl. Have you never had like dolls?
It's amazing. People say that there's no difference between boys and girls. There's so much. You were so much like her.
Here. Listen to.
Hi, Maya. Sarah Boddington said, "Hi, Maya." You want to say hi?
Say hello.
So that's what Desmond looked like sitting there with sunflower seeds on his lap in the tent. Oh, yes, we're going to push play. Where is Blippi? Is that Blippi, Maya? Is that one the right one? Okay, I'll push play. Got a truck.
That's your favorite one, the ice cream truck?
Oh, really? Okay, come and sit here.
To Santa's favorite holiday.
No, it's garbage truck.
Oh.
And holiday cheer.
Hey, look at what I got.
There's Blippi.
Garbage truck toy.
I don't see it.
A real garbage truck. Are you ready to learn about garbage trucks and recycling today?
Yeah. I followed the deer tracks yesterday. I followed them from where they came from. And they went, did you know I had followed their tracks the other day, right? and I had followed them one way. I followed with them. Well, this time I went back. They went across the pond. I mean, he was held up by the weight. I mean, his ice was holding him up. It was, we haven't had very much ice. Anyway, so he walked right across the pond, straight through the alders. Didn't care where. I went through the densest part. He just went under things. Just went, and then he got to the stream. And meanwhile, 10 feet away is my wonderful bridge, right?
I'm pressing these two. Look
But
at this one.
But he didn't cross at the bridge. He just crossed straight across the stream where he was.
You mean the bear didn't use the bridge?
No. He went straight through the stream. Okay, why are you... You may not hit the keyboard or do anything to damage it. What would you like? Okay, what would you like to do? Are you looking for a certain letter? Oh, you're taking them off. Okay. I used to talk to my friend Esther on Messenger, of
I can
MSN,
do
I
it.
guess. And Daniel would come along and he would push Q. And he would just push Q while I was typing. He would always just keep pushing Q. And so I would push, and then he put enter. And then we'd have poor Esther, so she knew that Daniel was there because it started being Q's again. This is in the way.
Did you have fun at the parade yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you see Santa Claus?
Hey! I was gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have to get rid of so many things here.
I can't.
You
Yummy.
It was yummy.
And my pocket.
And so the
Get rid of
pocket
this
candy.
now. I want
Which one do you want me to get rid of?
this one because I didn't get even 10 yet. There.
Okay. I wonder if you can go to this and go to that. No, you have to go to remove.
Oh,
Remove.
you love me?
Hey. No.
Did you go play with Zane yesterday?
Yeah.
What did you play?
There.
You were working away so hard with this, Desmond. What are you doing? You're not doing a spelling test anymore, are you?
Ten.
Next at Zane's house? Next?
It's
Did you?
snacks.
Oh, you had snacks. Yes. I remember what you had. Do you remember what they were?
What did you have for snacks?
Fig bars? And, and what toys did you like to play with? The little airplanes? What are their names? Jet is one. Are you having a roast dinner? Desmond, somebody's asking a question. Are you having a roast dinner? No, we're not roasting anything.
No, we're not roasting.
We're not having a roast dinner. We mostly don't eat too much meat here. Some people eat some meat. But we don't make roasts because in Canada, roasts are very, 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 very expensive. But so now, would you like to watch Blippi?
Oh, there's room for a
Blippi the dump truck.
Oh, does he get to drink too?
So anybody still here? Who's here? 4 people are here. I wonder who they are. I wonder if I can
Maya.
click on it and see.
No.
Let's see
No.
who's here.
You want a timeout in your room? You don't hit your brother.
In England, we have one every Sunday. Oh, that's right. Yes, my ex-mother-in-law used to make a roast every Sunday. We don't. Some people do. I mean, it's a tradition of some families, I guess, in Canada. They have a big dinner on Sundays. But nobody around here eats big dinners anymore, so we don't have big dinners. We have Thanksgiving. Who's your favorite one to watch, Desmond? Lippy? Got your nose. Well, I guess I should go, shouldn't I? There's not much going on here. It's nice having you all. Well, I guess we'll see you later.
That is not fair. Boo!
That's not fair.
Mommy's doing.
Oh, really? You would like to do that too?
Ow!
There.
Daisy wants some chocolate too, and there's lots of love for them. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
What? Let me go. I want to type in something.
I love my family. I'm so glad you all live here. So Sarah says goodbye.
Bye, Sarah.
Hope you have a great day.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah. And who are the children? Kendrell. Kendrell is 5, and she's watching you. Kendrell, do you type? Can you write something on here? Desmond has been writing many, many things, Mommy. He started with moon and...
No, I didn't.
One... What was your first thing you wrote?
1, 2,
We'll go back
3,
up.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Holly M. says, hi, Desmond. You read all this stuff. Tell Mommy what it all says.
No.
I have a 5-year-old daughter who is here with me saying, hi, haha, I'm 31. Sally Leap said, good morning from California. Holly M. said, Kendrell is her name, the 5-year-old, in Pennsylvania. We are from Pennsylvania, like Transylvania. Close to the Tunkanok Viaduct. You visited in Nicholson, Pennsylvania. It was this amazing thing. It was ginormous. It was bigger than houses, several houses, and I was driving under it. It was very weird. Hope you're adorable. You're so adorable, Desmond, and a very nice guy. Boy. Good afternoon, Nancy. That was Jack. And Desmond said Desmond and Maya, and then he said Desmond. And Holly asked, what do you want for Christmas, Desmond? And Desmond wrote down chocolate. And the Book of Uma, greetings and salutations. The Book of Uma. Uma is my name, Nancy, pronounced Uma. Uma is a Buddhist Bhattavista. The Book of Uma is a name my father gave me. I'm from New Mexico, USA, the Enchanted Lands. Then came Daniel's chocolate. It says there's chocolate. And Jack, I'm from Northwest England. Wait a minute, we missed it now.
Can I please try?
Stop, Desmond. Stop. Stop.
Listen
No.
to Grandma.
No, this is mine.
I want to.
And then it'll be over. You pretend you just did it. No, Desmond. Reading the rest of these to you. And then Holly M. asked, what do you want for Christmas? Maybe that was not Holly. Maybe it was her 5-year-old Kendrell. Uma is my name. Jack from Northwest England. Loopy Lulu. I'm from Australia and I should be asleep, lol. I've only seen snow once in my life. Lol. Jack said, we don't have much snow here, but when we do, I always go out and have a walk in the forest. And then Sleepy said, okay, Desi, I know you gotta do some. Okay. Okay, that's enough. You can get up now and watch. You can watch your show if you want.
Want to watch Zippy?
you want me to play with you?
What?
Do you want me to play with you?
Halo?
No, play. Just play.
No.
You don't want me to play with you?
We're gonna go see if
You
Daddy
wanna-
wants
you
to
wanna
let
play
watch
with
the
Daddy?
Halo. Use your manners when you ask him.
Howl?
We're gonna go?
Lois Poe said, hi, Nancy and Desmond from Illinois. And Uma said, what a great way to teach typing to Desmond. The children are so advanced. And Vea Phil said, hi from Moldova, Europe. I love your videos. And then Desmond put the entire alphabet on. Hello, how is your grandson? How old is your grandson? He's a wee cutie, lol. We don't have much wildlife here. We have occasional foxes, birds, and occasional cow, horse in a field. Is he having a meltdown? Loopy Lou said, no, Michael Johnson said, I love you, Nancy. I watch you all the time, doing all your cooking and baking. I remember when you made popcorn and it scared you. Lol. And Loopy Lulu said, yeah, we are ahead of, it's Monday here. I'm in the future.
Let's go. Okay, carry me up. Carry me. You can carry me like a baby? I'm heavy. Hey, look, we're famous. Wave. Okay, let's go. Carry me, pick me up. Strong. Oh, wow, you're so strong. Oh my goodness.
You did it. You did it.
Good
Goodbye,
job.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, family. That was fun. Especially the big hug with the two children. Well. Oh, 6 people are here now. Let me see what else it says. Congratulations for your weight loss. You look beautiful. Desmond, do you know any Christmas songs? He does know some. Jingle Bells, I think. That's not a hymn. I like Christmas hymns. Sorry, I meant to say weight lost. That's right. Jack, yes, we have rabbits, and yes, we are a pretty happy community. That's nice. I'm trying to erase some of these things Desmond really did a lot of. I want to erase. No. There's a push on there. Oh, I can get rid of that now, too. So if I push the button, it said remove before, but now they're not saying remove anymore. I don't know how to remove this. Oh well. Lois said that Desmond, you are such a smart, handsome boy, but you can't tell him he's smart. You have to tell him he's nice. Ask Desmond to tell us a funny story. That's when I told you the beaver story. Bye, Nancy and Desmond. Have a good day. Lovely. It was chatting with you. Thank you. And Sarah Boddington, hi from England, Dorset. And La Orange, hi. La Orange, where are you from? And yes, Desmond is so sweet. Are you looking forward to Christmas? Well, I have those 2 trees ready, and I've got to put all these. I've got to get hooks or something for the Christmas balls, and then I'm going to hang them on the trees outside. I thought it would look really cool today when it's freezing rain, if it would be on the balls. I wrapped up a whole lilac bush with Christmas lights. Boy, Desmond really got busy making lots of. It doesn't let me get rid of them. I don't know how to do that. And you missed the piano videos. Well, my husband didn't really like being filmed. I got nicer, I think. So I didn't film my family anymore because it bothered them. And so there's a lot of times I couldn't film. I was really surprised when Lida was here and I was filming and she didn't mind. And I felt bad, right? I didn't really want to put up videos, but you have to. And it's kind of a nice thing because later, years later, we were watching these videos with the parents and the children in them, and it's so nice. So yes, I am having a really good day. I woke up at 3. Yesterday I got up when I woke up at 3. Today I think I woke up at 2:30, but I went back to sleep. And outside. I've been outside feeding the birds and such. We were sitting and Desmond was all wrapped up and the birds they weren't coming onto his lap, but they were coming right by his feet. And they sat on my foot. Well, and I put my foot up to be level with his lap. So I guess we didn't turn this off. I'm just curious about seeing what it's like to just make a live video for a while. I spend a lot of time outside. I'm not inside very much. That's why my house is such a mess because I just dump stuff and go back out. But people that really spend a lot of time in their houses keep them very tidy, I think. Some, maybe not. Not me. I have other things to think about, which bothers people when I make videos, especially cooking videos. Some people get so bothered that that my house is a mess. These days, like they always say, my house is dirty or filthy or the kitchen is so horrible. How can you cook in there? But we never get sick. If you have a nice sterile house and you use wipes and wipe your counters and wipe all your children's hands all the time and there's no germs anywhere, everybody will get sick. My family never got sick. We were the healthiest people I ever knew. So, you have a 1-year-old son and you're 14? You have a 1-year-old sleeping and you are 14? Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. You have a 1-year-old, and do you live in an apartment? Do you have a job? Do you go to school? Wow, that would really change your life at 14 having a child. I hope you're living at home with your parents. Unless you have a husband who's working and taking care of you. But you really need an education. You really need to go as far as you can with school. It's not always possible, especially once you have children. Before you have children, you have a whole different life. Oh, you go to school. Good. Oh, thanks for talking, Jack. I like it when you guys talk. It gives me something to say. Yeah, I do enjoy myself going outside. Now that I have 2 new hips, I am free. See, I have this huge deck because I was using a walker, and in the winter, if you don't shovel it, you can't use it. And the winter comes right up to the house, and unless you've shoveled a pathway, you can't go anywhere. And it was very hard for me all those years to stay inside. And so I would do things like put on my skis in the house and I would go ski right out the door. Or I would snowshoe. But then my hips got bad and I couldn't do those things. But now I have new hips. And so I've been doing a lot of exploring. The land is so beautiful. It's just so beautiful here. So I've been exploring the ridges and the hills and anyway, so you have a 1-year-old sleeping and you go to school. So 14, that would be you in grade 8? 6 plus 14 take away 6. It's 8. You're in grade 8. Wow. You have a 1-year-old. His name is Ridian. Ridian. How do you say that? Rindian. No. Ridian. Desmond typed a whole bunch of stuff over here. Typed. I love sitting in my tent outside. It snows on me and it rains, but I don't get wet and the wind doesn't blow on me. So it's a whole lot warmer because I'm in a tent. And the tent is open on one side, which is not quite facing straight off the deck because that would be the east wind. I don't want the east wind coming straight at me. So it's sort of on an angle. So I can see the bird feeder and I can see the cedar tree. And anyway, so I have a snowblower. And so I blow all this deck all the way around. Make sure that we blow the whole thing. And then I can walk out there, which goes a long way out to the. Okay, Google, stop. Hey, what's a good thing I should play on OK Google? OK Google, play Vish 10. Wonder if it can find it. I don't have this Google Music. I think I have to order that. It always tells me everything you can't do this without Google Music, but then it'll give me something similar to what I like. I am in year 10 in the England school system. Oh, you're in 10. What time do you start over there? Is junior kindergarten considered first grade? So here we have junior kindergarten at 4, senior kindergarten at 5, grade 1 at 6. And Jack, you're in year 11, which is 10th grade in Canada. Wow. Gosh, and you're watching this old lady talk about all these strange things that probably don't mean much of anything to you, do they? I'm Grandma. Hey, I made this bowl. Now, you might look at this bowl. The fact that it's dirty is one thing. It had some really good, yummy lentils in it. But look at this beautiful bowl. I made it on a kiln, on a wheel. And then it says somebody's name on the bottom. What does it say? Nancy Today, 2013. You're kidding. It's 5 years ago I made this. Wow. That's like big deal to me. I ring you really interesting. You find me really interesting? Thanks. RV Frida. Frida, where the heck are you? Where did you get to? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched you for a long time. Or no, I don't use Facebook anymore. I just use Messenger, which is like my texting. I only look at the messaging and I can click on the online to see who's active and I can then talk to people, but I don't go to Facebook. I never found that all those shares were very good. It wasn't what I wanted to see. So Sarah's in year 10 and Jack is in year 11. Do you know each other? What do you find interesting about me? Oh, Frida. So the last time I saw you, Frida, it was getting cold and you were in Alaska. You were RVing and you were heading south, heading somewhere in the Rockies or something like that. Yes, they're in April. Wait a minute. Sarah, Jack, are you doing your GCSEs soon? Oh, yes, they're in April. I'm stressing a lot about them. We used to have a book. It was this huge book. My mother and father were very, very academic. He was a professor and she was the executive secretary to the head of to the Department of Physics and Astronomy. Anyway, and so she got this big book for us. It was about the SAT tests, and it had all these things that you could study to pass the SATs to get good grades. I don't think I used it. I think I might have looked at it a bit. I don't know. Frida, you're in Tennessee at your grandkids. I used to live in Tennessee. I used to live on the farm. Did you ever hear of the farm? It's in Summertown, Tennessee. That is where I started learning. When I was 16, I learned so much. 15, 16, 17, I thought I knew more than anybody. Jack, oh, what does that mean? Are you doing it? Uh-oh, now Sarah said no, but I don't know what she's saying no to. And Jack said, oh. Jack, I want to be an astrophysicist when I'm older. Wow, an astrophysicist. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything you want. You just have to want it enough and try. Work hard at it. I pray. Pray and work. Pray as if everything depends on God. Work as if everything depends on yourself. And you can do it. What do you have to do an astrophysicist? Like you get a BA in science or BSc? I guess not a Bachelor of Arts if you're in science, right? So you get a BSc in physics or something? Astrophysics, astronomy and physics. It was my mother's was a secretary to astronomy and physics. Um, I went. So Rita says, RV Frida, you're something else. Selling everything and getting an RV and heading away. That was so cool. Um, I went through Canada to Tennessee and back to California. CA is California. CA. It's really difficult because Ontario. There's an Ontario, California, which is ON or Ontario, comma CA, which is also Ontario, Canada. So anyway, I went through Canada to Tennessee and back to California, then Leadville, Colorado. Yeah, I think that's when I think you're good. Then back to Tennessee, next to Florida and the Southeast. Wow, what an awesome idea. I guess you've got a retirement income and you're just using it on the road. It's like living in downstairs in an apartment under all these little children. So Sarah, we used to live on a farm and I had a very naturistic childhood. Oh, so that's why you like watching my videos, eh? I'm out in nature a lot. Do you know I found bear tracks, right? I followed them for a very long time. They went so far. I don't know how far. Um, that's what I find interesting about you, that you're into nature. Yeah, okay, I get that. Jack, yeah, you get a BSc in uni as an undergraduate, and then you get a PhD as a graduate. But what's your PhD in? Astrophysicist? What's an astrophysics? Astrophysicist? No, it's not. It's astronomy and physics. So you get a PhD in both, a joint or a split major. What is it called? Frida, I'm in a book called Living the RV Life, page 51. Ha ha ha, I'm famous, but it is a good book. Really? Isn't that cool? That's very cool. You know, not to take the topic back to myself, but that's what I do all the time, isn't it? My children notice that. So I won't. So I will focus on living the RV life. So what is the RV life like? You know, I have my little RV. It's actually the gypsy cabin. It's a camper. I have two beautiful rocking chairs, stuffed, swiveling rocking chairs in there. One's green and one's red or brown or something. And I have a bookcase and this bed. The kitchen stuff doesn't work, and there's closets. There's not a bathroom, but there's closets there. Anyway, so that's my little RV, and I love sitting in it. I love looking at. Oh, and the reflecting pond is full again. I went out there yesterday, and the reflecting pond is full. It's a real pond again. Of course, now there's all these plants growing in it. It's because I was not diligent in taking them out. So now we have more information over here. Yeah, astrophysics. It's a joint one, I think. Oh, I can come visit you, Rita. Frida. I haven't been anywhere for a long time. I'm supposed to go to Connecticut. My cousin had surgery and I was going to go and help her, but I didn't. I was sick. And I'm still kind of have germs, I suppose. Living around children, you get a lot of germs. I loved watching you build those ponds. Isn't that neat? Really? You watch those? I had so many videos of the digger digging. I don't know, there must have been a couple hundred, but they dug out Fiddlehead Pond, and so they made it 125 feet long and 100 no and 135 feet long and 35 feet wide. I figured that it wasn't important that it was really wide, but what it needed was to be long so that it could be a good lapse pond. And it's about 10 feet deep in the center or something like that. Maybe not 10. I think there is a big 10-foot hole there somewhere. And there's a bit of a diving board. I made a diving board. I took all these short cedar stumps, like they make cedar poles, and this place cuts them all to be 8 feet high. And so then these are all the ends that were different lengths. That's like what's on the teacup trail where all the teacups are sitting or screwed on. So I took them and I lined them up and I put a board on top. You're conquering, eh?
Conquering?
Yes, taking the laundry to the laundromat. Yes, indeed. This lot, I have this washing machine that takes 3 hours. It'll wash and dry, and it'll, you know,
You like your new Google Home?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, is it playing something?
No, just music. You can play music in there all day.
Yeah. I gotta choose the music because I don't really like that kind, but I can choose music.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It's pretty neat.
I played The Sound of Music yesterday. It was so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It was so beautiful, and I haven't to be able to just sit here and like there's music I like from the '60s, right? Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Did you remember them?
The who?
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Yeah.
They were really good. There was a lot of them that were good, but you never hear of them anyway. And so it's nice to be able to. Oh, you're ready to go, are you, Maya? All dressed up.
She has pockets. She really likes her pockets. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of the laundry.
So remember, you might not be able to get home.
Yeah, well, it's going up to like 5 degrees.
Oh,
So
okay.
It's getting really warm.
Okay, then you will be
So,
able
we'll see.
to. As long as you're gone long enough.
Yeah.
If you come back and you can't get in, well, you can always go to Auntie Sweet's and go visit. Park on the edge of the road. Yeah. It's amazing having my daughter live down the road. I just love it. Oh, she's amazing. She did a 7-hour one of these live things. That's why I'm doing this. I'm just spending the day talking to you. Maybe not the whole day. I'll probably get tired. I have to go outside, then I'll have to stop. All right.
No yogurt in the truck.
Um.
You eat it now.
Yeah. Okay. So the pond, building the pond.
Grandma,
Yeah.
were you able to rearrange your kettle drive
Yes.
so you can watch the kids and get Desi after this tomorrow?
This is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. I'll just double check that. I don't think
so
I
you haven't
actually. I thought I did, but now I'm thinking about it. I think it was a wrong number that I was talking to, and so I have to talk. I'll have to find out who to talk to. But yes, I will fix it. So I will babysit. From what time? We wrote it down, right?
What time? Probably around 3.
In the afternoon.
Yeah, 3:30 at the latest.
Okay, so it's not a work day.
No, it's just a staff meeting.
That's right. Okay,
But
that's
I
right.
have my jujitsu after, so what will probably happen is I'll go from there to my meeting, but Jean will be home.
Okay.
So 3:30 until whenever Jean gets home.
Okay, so I get Desmond off the bus.
Yeah,
Okay.
that big thing.
Okay.
You slept? Are you okay?
At church, they asked if we would volunteer to help with the Salvation Army kettle drive. We go to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but we're doing this kettle. We're helping out with other things. Anything good that's happening, we want to help. So I'm supposed to man the kettle drive tomorrow at Metro, but I don't know how to get in touch with this person. But she called me on my cell phone, so if I go back far enough, I'll find it. But I'll do that later. Oh, I found your channel through your cooking video, one of Claire's great depression recipes. That was a long time ago. She made depression cookies, I guess, with no eggs and very little sugar and whatever. So, Frida, if I come visit you, where are you? You're going to go to California, then you went to Colorado, and then you're going next to Florida and the Southeast. Yeah, but see, I'm in Canada. And I don't go to Georgia anymore because my mom's gone. I missed her yesterday. No, when she died, I was so happy for her. I was so happy that she had gone on to the next great adventure. And I just thought she was so trapped. She had Alzheimer's and she was seizing all the time, and it's really hard for her. She's so smart, and she was just docile and innocent and knew very little. Sometimes she would lapse into her great stories, but then she didn't know who I was. And so I just visited with her like, I'm Nancy, I'm from Canada.
Hey Google, stop the music. Thank you.
You can do that at any time. Okay. So after we dug Fiddlehead Pond, we dug the moat because I have two other ponds, and I wanted to be able to access them. I couldn't because it was always wet in there. I'm just talking away to my friends and they're talking back. This is awesome. I know. I'm having a life. I found your channel. That's so cool, Jack, that you found it through that. I should do cooking videos again. I should do all the videos. Well, now I can do live. I can do videos because I can just turn on my laptop and have it on there. It's going outside that's the thing, is that my camera dies. But I have been taking some videos of some of my adventures. I've been exploring the hills. So the moat, I was going to tell you, there's a lot of videos on that. He scraped off the black soil, off twice as wide as the road was going to be. And the stuff that was full of grass, the top stuff, I had him put on the inside of the circle. And the stuff that did not was the under stuff, I had him put on the outside of the circle. So that created a whole garden bed on the outside of the circle and these big ridges on the inside of the circle, which go all the way around. Yeah, I did it. You can do difficult things. Sometimes it makes my arm hurt. My doctor, I went to him for pain the other day, and he found the spot. There's a spot here that hurts, and he pushed on it, and then he had me raise my arm, and he tried to pull the muscle sideways, like it was over the bone or something. And then it didn't hurt so much anymore. You watched all the videos of digging? Wow. I don't think I even uploaded them all because I thought people would be so bored with them. I'll go back and upload. Would you like me to upload the rest of them? They're on there. They're just private. I'll unprivate them. Anyway, so they made this ditch. It cost me $100 an hour, and he worked for 4 days, so it was $4,000. But it was my inheritance, and I thought this was a good thing to spend my inheritance on. It was a deck, an upstairs, and a moat. So I could drive around between the three ponds, because at this time I was getting more and more crippled, and I couldn't walk. There's a lot of tussock sedge down in the lowland, and the sedge grows in a little tower about this big around. It's taller and taller every year, and then has these tall grasses that are about 3 feet long. Beautiful, wonderful for weaving. And I never do it because I don't really need a basket. If I needed a basket, I'd do it. You could make a toothbrush rug around tussock sedge grass. Because when you make a rag rug, you take a piece of yarn, a piece of fabric, like a rag. You take a piece of rag and you use your toothbrush, and you go in. Your toothbrush is just a giant needle with a hole in the back. And so you go in through that and whatever you do. But anyway, so you're going around this all the time. And I wonder if you pull the whole thing through. Do you pull the whole thing through? Well, you could. That's the way you should do it. Good. Anyway, but then you would have it half cloth and half grass, and that wouldn't work. Oh, Jack, hold on. Don't leave yet. Jack, I'm going to head out now, Nancy. I'm going out to play with some friends. Thank you for doing this stream and enjoy the rest of your week. Speak to you soon. Well, have a wonderful friend, Jack, in grade 11. I'm glad you're going to have fun with your friends. You know, when my kids were in high school, all the kids in the school heard of Nancy Today. People would work at the grocery store, the bag, the cashiers and bagging people, and they would say, "You're Nancy Today, aren't you? I watch all of your videos." That's because my other sons, my Elida and Daniel Abraham, were in high school. Okay, so have fun. Bye. And Sarah, now what did you say? I found you through a video of you talking about a stem ginger hot drink. That's not what you meant to say. You see what you meant to say. Sometimes if you say it by dictating, like I do my journal, I dictate. So if I read it aloud and listen to what it says, then I know what it's supposed to be. So this says, I found you through a video of you talking about a stem ginger hot drink. A stem ginger. About a stem. Steam. Well, anyway, I used to take ginger. I still do. But I used to take powdered ginger and I would just pour it into my water. I would have a big jug of water and I'd pour a bunch of ginger, maybe about a quarter of a teaspoon or something, just a little bit, a big pinch. And I'd pour it in there. That might be too much in a 2 liter. And then I would drink it all day. And ginger takes your appetite away. Oh yeah, I was telling you about losing weight. Gosh, maybe I should go through and chop this video back up and put things together. And I never watched my videos anyway. But it's like living your life twice. It's live your life twice. So Sarah, my granddad had dementia, and I felt the same way when he passed. Yeah. And just lately, just yesterday, I missed my mom. It's the first time I really missed her. Like, there's times that I would go to pick up the phone or think, oh, I should tell mom. But that was the first time that I kind of missed that she's not out there. I don't know if I went through the grieving process because I don't find death to be a bad thing. I think death is awesome. Somebody told me the other day, now don't get me wrong, not suicide or anything, that'd be awful. When you go to something dark, it'd be awful. But I think that the next life is going to be amazing. I think that you have times in your life when you have glimpses of beauty, glimpses of joy, and memories of something really good. And we lived there before, and we're going to go back. So only now we have bodies, which will be resurrected. Imagine that. We will be in our bodies again. Jesus took his body with him when he left. Try and do that. Anyway, so I don't think badly about dying. I think that dying is just, we have a job to do here, and when we're done, we go. We can't, the times are set. We won't lengthen or shorten our days. Well, I guess we could take things into our hands, but the Lord knows us. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. So here we go. Frida. Hi, Frida. I loved watching your mom visits. I went to Knoxville one day with Barb. Remember Barb? She came with me on one of my trips. She got stomach cancer and died. She was really happy how skinny she got. I don't think I'm going to die. I don't think I have any germs, any bad things at all. I think I'm just getting healthy. The renewing of my body. I can run and not be weary and walk and not faint. That's amazing. I can keep walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. Oh, a hill? Okay, I'll walk over it. Oh, a mountain? Let me climb that. And I just take it one step at a time. I think, oh, well, let's see what the view is from here. I look around. Well, let's see if we can take another step. Which way should we go from here? Not like the bear, who just goes straight. Well, I tried to follow his steps, and my legs would not stretch that far. Anyway, so that was when I was in Knoxville. But I'm getting ready to go to Florida in a few days. Are you really? I know a few people in Florida. Peas in a Pod. I think her name was Laura. And Becky, my friend Becky, she used to live across from me in Georgia. And there was a nice girl that used to sew. And then all of a sudden, her son came on and said that his mom had died the night before. I never went to meet her. Oh, and Joyce was here. Joyce is in Georgia. She came on this video thing yesterday. It was really good. This is a good way to see people. Okay, I have to figure out a good time of the year to come visit you. Well, there are no bugs in April, and the snow is gone, but I love winter. Winter is so beautiful. Because these hills are hidden behind hills and in the woods. Like I can look out, I have all these mirrors on me. Not that mirror. See, you're looking at a big, huge wall, a big, huge hill. And these hills, they go everywhere. We're surrounded by hills. We're in a hollow. There are so many hills. And you think, when you look at it in the summertime, that it's just green and it's a nice woods. But in the winter, when the snow is in there, you can see into the woods and you can see this. It's really nice. And then it's so interesting and I want to go up there. I fed my deer and they came to the door here. I put 2 bowls of food out here and I also dumped a bowl over the edge at the... Let's see if I can put you out there so you see. You're not getting much of view today. There's the snow. Okay, that there. You see, that is the treehouse deck at the very end back there, way back there. Okay, that's the treehouse deck, and down below, can't see anything. We have this wood here. I filled up a trolley. Things that you put things on and roll it with. We filled it up with wood from the woodshed, and then we have a tarp over it. And since this is a glass door and both sides open, if we want to get wood, we open that door. If we want to go out, we go out this door. Isn't that cool? We have 2 kinds of wood now. We have our regular firewood, but it's it's so small. It's like kindling. I mean, to me, it's like kindling. I mean, the pieces are about this big, but that's like big kindling. And it just burns up. So we put in the wet wood with it, which is bigger, which is like 2 or 3 of them before. Okay, so Jack is gone. We have 5 people here. I wonder who they are. We have Sarah and Frida. Do you know each other? And Jack is gone. And Sarah, Frida, and we had before, let's see if we go up further. Sarah, Frida, Jack. Sarah, Frida, Jack. And Celi Lipe. Celilepe. Husband plays the piano. I missed the beat. So are you still here, Sarah? I mean, Celi Lipe? Who's here now? We have 5 people. I like little groups. I would get a little worried if there were a whole lot of people. Michael Johnston, he left. And La Orange, are you still here, La Orange? And Lois Poe. And Loopy Lulu. It's 1 a.m. there. I bet she is gone to bed. And Celi Lipe, where did she come from? Did she say? Holly from Pennsylvania. Celi from California. So Holly, are you gone now? You've got your Kendall. She's probably gone too. Sally, no, Holly, Celi, Jack, Uma. Holly, Celi, Jack, Uma. Let's see who else we got here. Holly, Silly, Jack, and Loopy Loo. Holly, Silly, Jack, Uma, Loopy Loo, Lois Poe, Uma, Fia Phil from Moldova, Europe. Are you still here, Philip? Fia. 8. And then Michael Johnson, that's 9. And Loopy Lou, Silly, Jack, Lois Poe, Michael Johnson, Sarah Boddington, and La Orange. So there's 10 people. La Orange. No, and then I have to add Rita and Jack because I don't think or Rita and Sarah. So 13 people. That's so cool. He's going into astrophysics, don't you think? You know, you can go to what you want. Like there was this one guy I knew that he was going into some kind of a career that was like overseeing wars. I don't remember what it was, like a ballistics or something. Some kind of a job. And his dad was in foreign affairs, I guess. And so the son was going to go into something that would end up with him in foreign affairs. You do anything you want. I was a travel writer. Now, travel writing is hard because there's no jobs really in it. Except if you're a freelancer and then you don't get any money, but you get free trips. You get a little bit of money. Depends how good you are. All right. Well, here we go. We got more people saying things. I'll figure out a good time to come and visit you. Well, anytime you want to come is great. Winter is lovely. Spring is muddy. Spring starts in March. So March is kind of muddy, but there's no bugs. March and April, there's no bugs. May, there's leaves and bugs. June, there's mosquitoes. So May is black flies. June is mosquitoes. July, the flowers all bloom. It's the most amazing month. But there are mosquitoes. August, it's cooling off. September, it's cooler. There's no mosquitoes. There's no more bugs. So September and October, then you start getting into some near freezing weather in October and November. And then November, the snow came in the middle, I guess, about the 12th or something. We had a foot of snow, and I don't think it's gone. I don't think we'd ever lost it. Everybody else did. All right, so Frida said, oh no, I'm sorry to hear about Barb. Yeah, it was quite a surprise, eh? Sarah, wow, in England we don't get much snow. Frida says, I have to confess, I say you're saying, you can do this too, but every time I say it, I think of you. I can do difficult things. That's what I like to say. And you can do this at home. Results may differ. You saw it here last. I love my little sayings. I love labeling things. I love naming the property. You know, oh look, we have another person, 7. Well, come on, introduce yourself. I'm Nancy. We have here Sarah and Frida, and Jack is gone, and Lois Poe, and who else is here? I have a very short memory. Sally and Uma, and so we had somebody from Pennsylvania, and from Moldova, and from Europe. No, Moldova was in Europe, and Eastern Europe. Is that right? Okay, so we had somebody from New Mexico, California, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Moldova. Oh, hi, NHZ Productions. I've seen you for years. You've had that name. Where in the world is that name from? It's from Scotland. Nicole. I've been watching for 8 or 9 years. Hope you're doing well. I know, you have. You've been doing it a long, long time. It used to be there was something you could click on, a community thing, and it would tell you how long you've been subscribed and who is your most biggest fan, who sees most of your videos. But I think the format has changed so much with smart TV and iPhones. You can't really talk to each other very much. You can't comment on things. So what is NHZ Productions? What is that about? Is that New Zealand? I always thought that was New Zealand. And or maybe it's just your name for making videos. Do you make videos? I mean, I should have gone and seen everybody's stuff. And you're Nicole. I know another Nicole too in Albany, New York. And I am doing well. I have new hips. I'm hiking. I am snowshoeing. I followed bear tracks. I climbed these huge stretches that the bear makes. Stands for Holly. Oh, it's your name. Nicole, Holly, Zoe. Me and my two sisters, we would make short movies. Ah, isn't that awesome? Awesome. Nicole, Holly, Zoe. And you should have told me that 8 years ago. Maybe you did. You see, there is a little problem. Everything used to be connected really well in here. And I used to think about things and figure them out. You know what I did the other day? I wanted to figure out, this is my math. Me and math do not have a relationship. So I wanted to figure out the outside of the moat. How big the outside of the moat versus the inside of the moat. And so I know the outside is 0.2 of a kilometer because I've driven around it. So it's 2,000 meters. No, 1,000 meters is a kilometer. So it's 200 meters. It's not in feet, it's in meters. Wow, you're more adventurous than me, and I'm 23. Yeah, I really had fun following those bear tracks. So I went that way the other day, and then last night I went this way, and it was getting dark out, and I wasn't sure I would be able to see much. But I have an iPhone, and it turned on, and I could follow the tracks using that. And he just walked straight across the stream. He went straight, and walked right up through the woods and through the other woods, and he got to the road, and then he walked straight up the hill, and he slid. I could see where his slide marks were. I put my hand, see, this is how big my hand is, right? That's my hand. I put my hand in his track, and it filled it up. It was whole. I could put it right down into the hole of his track and spread my fingers apart, and there was room. No wonder I cannot walk. Steps is far away. This is my one step coming closer, my one step that's back behind me. Will you try it? It wasn't not easy. Hello, Nicole. Oh, Nicole. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, you get to know Nicole. This is great. So, Scotland and Sarah, did you ever tell where you are? Are you in England? Is that what you said? Yes, you're in England. Yes, Sarah's in, if you read back to the back, Sarah is in grade 10, and Jack is in 11, and Nicole is 23. Do you have any children, Nicole? Sarah has a, is it you, Sarah, that said that? I gotta go back here. I'm get everybody all mixed up together. Yeah, Sarah's in grade 10. Okay, so you probably want to know about the snow, right? Oh, what? No picture of that bear track? Okay, just a minute. You wait here. I'll go get you. I can't take you with me because I'm plugged in and you buy my own TV. Hey, look at this. I pulled off the thing today. Birch bark. See how many layers there are? I'm going to make something out of it. Make a few little boxes or something. Okay, here it comes. Pictures of bear. We could sit in a different chair. I could turn this chair. Hey, they all left, didn't they? The whole family's gone. Okay, so bear track. I set a limit on everything, so now I have to ignore my limits all the time. Talk about a make work project. Okay. So videos. It's going to be in my camera roll. You want to see the one with it in my hand in the track? Okay, just a second now. No, 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 no. See those nails? Not mine, his. Oh, this was a deer. Sleeping. Now, wait a minute. Which way was it? Yeah. Okay, so let me explain this to you. Put it so I can see it. Let's see. You can see it too. We're not going to both be able to see it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now. I can't figure it out. I know that the black part, that's going to be where his nose was. Because it's melted the most. And I think these lines are his legs. Let me look at this again. Oh no, I think it goes like this. Well, I follow the tracks. So I think that this is the way it goes, and that's his back up there, right? And then these were his legs down here. Anyway, that's not a very good one. Let's see the next one. This is where he walked across the pond. Can you believe that? He walked on the ice. That just blows me away. Because we haven't had it. It hasn't been that cold lately. I mean, he must weigh 300 pounds. Because I was thinking, if you make a biggest stride as you can, put your feet on the floor that far apart, raise your arm in front of you and raise the other one behind you. That's going to be how long you are, at least, right? But he took little steps on the pond. So here is me trying to take a stride, 1 foot by one, and one at the next. See, the toes are this way. He's coming toward me, I think. Look at that. See, and he just walked right to the stream, straight through. See, we have a lot of snow. It's pretty deep. Which one is a cool picture, Frida? Yeah, they do hibernate, but it went up to freezing. Meanwhile, here's my little bridge. Just, like his tracks are right over here. He didn't care anything about the fact that he could have walked across the bridge. No, sir. Well, wait a minute. Don't do that. Scare me. You always have to wait and put your fingerprint on it. Well, come on, let's open it. Open, open, open. Oh, it's a black picture. That's what's wrong. It is a picture. Whoa. Let's look at this one. Let's make this big. Nancy Bear Snack. Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta take chances. But I knew, like, I'm a little smarter than that. I the snow was soft, but it had melted, so it was twice refrozen already, and so I could tell by the track that it had frozen in that way. So, and it was ice at the bottom. So that meant that it was not a fresh track. So he had gone long ago, yesterday. And since he only went one direction, he never retoured and came back or anything. He just went in one straight direction. It just let me know that he was not there. I could follow the tracks, and all I could find out is where he went. I was hoping he would take me to his den, because if I walk out there long enough, there are 14 huge monoliths, huge rocks, big as this house. Nah, big as this room, big as 2 stories of this room. Okay, I'm gonna keep showing you these. These are not as good. See, it got pretty dark when I was out there. I figured out how to. I figured out how to see in the woods, in the tracks, in the dark. Oh, and there's my house. See, I put Christmas lights on the tree there, and on that tree there. I'm sorry. I didn't make it look good. Okay, I'll click on it. I'll turn it around. Hold on. There. Got so many windows here. Frida said, all those pictures are cool. I'm thinking Nancy Bear Snack, you are braver than me. And then yesterday I followed where he had come from, so there's definitely no worry about him being there. And they do hibernate, but they will come out when it gets at freezing. And so that's why I thought he might be going back to his place. I don't know if they stay in one place all winter. If it gets warm, do they move, find another place? They must know all the places everywhere, because they must, if they've stayed in different places. And if they walk, like, what is a bear's territory? Is it like, what, 5 kilometers or something? See, you know your area so well and all the creatures that inhabit it. I've got to find out more about that marten. Were you here when I talked about the marten? Marten? Well, I found these tracks, and they have a perfect outline around them. They're sort of a little bit like a teardrop, like a snowshoe. And they have all these pads in there, which make it look kind of polka dot, or like a snowshoe, like a woven snowshoe. And they went in under this stump. This log was fallen like that. The ground was here, the log was there. It was a really big log, so it was like that. And then snow was over this part of it, down there. And so the tracks went right into about here. So I figured they must have gone in under here and then had an opening in this log that they went up in. That's just my theory. Okay. But I didn't know what the marten was. That was really cool to find some tracks that I had never seen before. We don't have martens here. We have fishers. They look like a big cat. It's all a weasel family, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the other pictures. I had some awesome pictures. Let's go back on that. So these are the ones from when it was daytime. I followed them forever. Unbelievable. Oh, I felted some mitts. Did you know that? Aren't they cool? these don't have, they have thumbs, but they're not divided. So the thumb has a hole in there. So if you look in, you see two holes, this hole and that hole. But they're not open up because I wanted my thumb to be really warm. I needed these to be my emergency mittens, so I have other mittens on. And then these stay in my pocket. And then when my hands get cold because of all my mittens have finally gotten wet because I've had to touch my snowshoes to put them on back again, and anyway, and all that stuff, and wiping snow off when you sit down. So then I stuck my hands in these afterwards and they warmed up so well. It's wonderful. I think I should just put fleece linings for my pockets. I could just make that with fleece. I have this big bag of fleece here. Oh no! Things are falling down. Maya's little blanket and her two shoe boots and her. Okay, I'm gonna turn that. This has this little chair that comes out. Let me show you. Very cute little thing. Desmond's thing he made. I sent Esther a book once and I wrapped it up with tape. The whole thing was packaged with tape. She said, "Thank you for the book and tape." Let's clean this place up a bit. You really shouldn't eat popcorn. Okay, so this comes out like that. And this comes out like this. Isn't that something? And I got this at the dump. I know. Amazing, eh? I can't believe I have a dump. You should have a dump. Everybody should have a dump. People shouldn't have to buy things. Okay, so this goes down. It comes up, and on this side, it's a chalk table, and on that side, it's a nice table. Anyway, so this is full of chalk and a mushroom and Kleenex. There. I can put it like that. Okay. Hey. Shall we do something? Okay. So here we have some fleece. Really raining up there now. Oh, I have to be sure that I made today. I have this blanket. And I got a hole in it. Okay, here we go. Let's turn on some lights. Ta-da! That's pretty light. Okay, so I have this blanket here. And I decided, instead of folding it in half to cut the hole, I will fold it like that. Because now, see, whenever I go outside, I go hiking, people always talk about being cold, but I'm never cold. But if I have them long enough in the back, it's more important than being long in the front, because I can sit on it. And somehow, if you put the hole right in the middle, it never is in the middle. So it's pretty close to the middle, even though it's so far apart. Anyway, so. Now let me show you this. Let's see if anybody said anything. Love that table. Oh, and those little. Okay, let's go back up here. I thought Bear's Hibernate. All pictures are cool. I'm thinking Bear, you know your area. You definitely know about tracks. Those mitts look cool. Aren't they amazing? You want to know how I made them? I started with fleece, okay? It's not washed, nothing. I don't like it when it's washed because I always end up felting it, and I don't want it to be felted. Now this is kind of a rough texture. I put this on it so that I can easily shake the dirt off. Right? So I start with this, like when I make roving, right? So you start with that. So you start and you pull it, and you just keep pulling it. But you have to attach them together. See, these are a little bit short. These fibers here. You can't see you need a dark background against it. Okay, so see how short these fibers are? So they won't look as well. This whole thing is all kind of coming apart. I like it better when it's together more. So you see it's all dirty. So when you're felting it, the dirt comes off in the water while you're washing it. See now these little pieces, see how short they are? Those won't felt very good. I mean, they're likely not to because they're too short. Anyway, so now felting is different than when you're just getting ready to spin. If you're getting ready to spin, you want it all to be nice long fibers, right? You want to pull them out so that when you spin them, see, while you pull them, the dirt falls out. I should just put on a different outfit. That's what I should do. Okay, now maybe you'll see it better. So, now if you're gonna, so it's different if you're gonna make fleece. Make felt something. Okay, so I just pull it. This is like for spinning. You only want it to be kind of thin. Just keep pulling it. See, you're lining them up so they're overlapping. So that'll spin very nicely. And so now I have this big bag of this stuff that I have made into balls. And so I just rolled up into a ball. But for my mitten, you see what I did? I just went around my hand. I just kept going around my hand. There's the right way and the wrong way and Nancy's way. My way is never the. It works, but it's not the way that other people would do things. Just whatever I think of, because I don't usually find out what everybody else is doing. Anyway, but the idea is, okay, so then you've got all your fibers going this way, and you wrap up your whole hand. And you can go back to here if you want. If you want a big mitten, my mitten ended up too short because I only went to there, and it shrunk up. So I should have gone to there. Because that's the idea, is that you shrink these together. If you were to look at these very closely, each hair has little barbs on it. So you try and divide the hairs, and then you want to put them the opposite direction from the other ones. So then you're going to go this way, making your mitten. You keep going that way. And just keep going. Of course, I would have had this all rolled up. I guess I should do it the right way to show you. Is that right? Then I'm going to end up felting a mitten. I don't know if I really want to get wet. And you wouldn't be able to see it anyway because I can't take you in the bathroom. Should have plugged into the wall. Anyway, so the idea is you have them going one way, and then you have them going the other way, and then you have them going that way again. And so then when you felt them, where they cross, all those little barbs are now intermingled. And so you end up with this really beautiful flat thing. I wonder where my mittens are. They should be right here somewhere. Pocket. Oh, so I was going to make the cups bigger. So these are going to be for bigger cups. One minute. I've been to the dumping and clothes because nothing fits anymore. But my KX coats are awesome because they're big. I love wearing big coats. In my pockets, I always have sunflower seeds. What am I looking for? I know. I guess I could go in the other room and find it. I can't find the other one of this either. I make a mess. Here's a mess. Oh well. You think they're in the other room? You're sitting here, maybe we should do something else. Oh yeah, isn't this a great table? And the blanket. I like having that. I use these blankets. They just sit in the closet, but if I cut a hole in them, I use them all the time. I'll be outside walking and I'll wear, my several this and another one and then a coat and a few skirts. Sometimes I wear a long thing that goes all the way down. Especially I have that one thing right there, that brown thing. There. It has teepees on it. It's very cute. Native cultural appropriation. Anyway, so I like that dress. It has very deep, big pockets. So I'll wear that on top. And then I'll wear a coat. And then over my coat, I'll wear one of these blankets. And so when I sit down, my arms are always warm. I think that's the hardest thing about wearing a coat is that you walk along, you're free, but your hands, where something about the hands are not as good. What's that sheep made mittens out? Yes, it is sheep's wool. Yeah, you can felt all kinds of things, or you can spin it. I spun it, and then I made mittens. Now where are they? I had them in my hand this morning. Maybe they're in the teepee. Maybe brought it up. Let's see if we can do this. So I have to plug you in really fast before your battery runs out and you turn off. So if you turn off, I'll come back. Uh-oh, you came apart. Now I gotta fix you. A very old laptop. I didn't think the microphone worked on here. So now, I go outside like this. Put your shoes on by the door. Okay, here we are. In the tent. In the tent, in the rain. I hope you're not going to get rain on you. I have to plug you in. Darn, I'm going to have to get an extension cord. Are you going to get wet? Nope, one spot on you. Okay, you can't stay in here, I guess. Anyway, here's my mittens. Here's one that I spun. Here's another one. But it got wet. Okay, I think we have to take you back inside so you don't get rained on. Okay. Getting kind of tired of being online. I think I want to do something. Let's come in here and do something. I got an Instant Pot. Did you know that?